Hello, wonderful people. I bring you greetings. Today is another wonderful time we are having today with our brother and friend, the Honorable representing Ikeduru State Constituency, no other person than Honorable Uche Ogbuagu. Um, Somebody will be asking why Honorable on this seat again. Um, you guys know that I don't pretend about things. I go for what is good, and if I'm not comfortable with anything, I say it the way it is. So I aired my view to him as I started my introductory part of my program yesterday, and he explained things that got me convinced. And I know also that the way I was thinking is also the way some of you guys are thinking. Hence, I decided that I'm going to be bringing him live, and he came live and put one or two things straight yesterday, which go down, may have gone down well with some people, and may not have gone down. But in the process of the time, when I allowed callings to come in, too many calls were coming in at the same time. Unfortunately, we had a limited time in that program. I have to go for my work and meet up other engagement. I pleaded with him if he can oblige me to come back again for people, because a lot of my good, wonderful followers were not too comfortable. They were not happy. They say, I wanted to ask my question. Vicar, you didn't allow me. What's going on? They were not happy with me. I pleaded with the honorable. I said, please do me a favor. So many people want to still speak with you. People want to be ask you some personal questions so that you can clarify them since you are ready for it. And lo and behold, by the grace of God, he obliged and accepted my request and decided that he's going to be live here with me today up to more than 1 hour, as long as the questions are coming. So now you have an opportunity. I am angry with Uche. He has disappointed me. He has taken bribe. They have swallowed him. He left our good party. All those things that you were not clarified. Do me a favor, come online and throw your question, and please carefully listen to his response. And I want to plead with you, when somebody has come to the level of explaining himself to you, please do understand. Some people will not have time to say, let me come and explain to my loved ones. He believes that people love him, and he believes that he owes them accountable. For some people tell him, I owe no apology to what I do. It's my life, it's my party, it's my this. But he said no. He said, Vicar, allow me, let me explain this to my people. What a very humble attitude. So I don't want anybody to abuse this privilege. Let's come together and reason with him. Say, okay, ask that question that expression or whatever you think you are not comfortable with. This is the opportunity to air it out. Live with Honorable Uche Ogbuagu. And that is what we are doing. So after this time, short and break, I will set the ball rolling. I don't have much time to spend because today is question and answer. Bring up that question. Why did you leave the party? Why did you stop stalking? You will hear from him. Most of them he has already answered them. He's going to still throw more light on any aspect. And please, if you don't want to forgive or want to hold grudges, please just hold your peace and keep it to yourself. But I hear somebody out. Don't bury somebody when the person is not yet died. Thank you and God bless you. After this short time break, I'll bring in the honorable member representing Ikeduru constituency in Imo State, Nigeria, West Africa. He is live with us. Not just he will be live, he is here with us. After this short time break, we set the ball rolling. Thank you. See you on the other side of the program. Please do me a favor. Begin now to share the video. Please, those of you who are online now, share the video and tell us where you are calling from. Yes, thank you, my brother David. Thank you for coming online. And other people, tell us where you are calling from, where you're reaching out from. After this short time break, the ball will be set rolling. Thank you and God bless you. I love you guys. See you on the other side after this time break.
Moral Interactive, Joe Vicar TV, poised to reach you with the truth.
Yes, we are poised to reach you with the truth. We are live and we are direct with Honorable Uche Ogbuagu. Today, I'll be allowing people who also want to come in to the studio to also come in. Today, I think I will be allowing that. In the view of that, let me set up a link that I'm going to be dropping on the comment section to enable you come in. Yes, I'm gonna be dropping a link on the comment section at the right time. I'll be dropping it on the comment section to enable anybody who wants to join us. Yes, as I said earlier, we are live and we are direct with our Honorable Uche Ogbuagu. Honorable, you're welcome to this program.
Thank you very much, sir. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you, sir. As we started yesterday, a lot of people were not too comfortable that I didn't allow them to air their view, to ask you questions they were they were begging for answers. Some also were kind of, I was not trying to segregate them from people that will reach out to you because they see it's an opportunity to talk to Uche Ogbuagu they have known all these years. So because of time constraint, I couldn't allow that. So they started disturbing me, and I pleaded with you, can we have another opportunity? And out of your benevolence, you accepted and obliged, and you're here today. So please, sir, there will be a couple of questions that will be coming from people I know them, and there will be some that will be coming from me. I just need your patience as you have promised to answer any questions to the best of your knowledge. But one thing I want you to also know, you can't please everybody, can't please everybody. There are people, no matter whatever you say, they have formed their opinion. You know that already. You should know better than me. You're a public
Yeah,
figure.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So do your best, be sincere to yourself and to your conscience, so that posterity will not judge you any day, anytime. You can boldly say whatever happened and whatever I said is exactly the way it is. So thank you once again for being in this program, and remember
My pleasure.
all the time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So let me start from my own side of this question as I wait for them to come in. Wonderful guys. There's no time. If you want to start coming, you are calling. Use the same WhatsApp number to reach us. No time to wait. If you want to start calling me immediately, you are free. It is open because we have already done the initiation yesterday. So I'll be throwing some questions. You'll be throwing. If you want to come through the comment section, if you want to come into the studio, I will allow you, but I'll make sure you don't raise any stupid comment or question when you come in. I'm going to block you immediately because we have to be respectful. Because I know that there are some people, they don't have manners, but I don't think I'm going to have such people here today. I remember one of the interview I had with Senator Ibezim, the senator representing that Shibokigwe area, Ibezim from Mbano side. I had an interview with him. Do you know, in that interview, it's not in my system today as I talk to you. And what's the reason? Because of stupid comments. So I have to delete it because I can't watch anybody talking to myself, even though I'm not comfortable with one or two things about whatever he said. But at the same time, it can't just be rude unnecessarily. So if you are coming in through the link, you want to interact, it's an honor to be with him on the studio with him. It's an honor. And when that honor, please play your game and behave yourself. Don't be like I don't know the word to use for you. So thank you guys. Now, Honorable, so my question, the first question I want to put up to you is that you have explained to me, I have really understood about how you defected to the another party based on where one is not accepted or one is not welcomed. For me, I always say, live wherever you are not celebrated. Instead of tolerating you anywhere, go for where you'll be celebrated. So I want to ask you, as you left PDP to APC, were you celebrated in APC? Or was this still the same attack or whatever? And you remember you were suspended. Was it not in the same new party you defected to? You were suspended. So why that particular scenario repeated itself if it is the new party that happened? Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let me start by thanking you for having me again today. Actually, it is a pleasure. You say it is an honor. Well, for me as a public property, I find it as a delight interacting with my people. Yesterday, I met some very germane points. I said I am representing Ikedru State constituency. I'm not representing the entire Imo State. I'm just one person out of 27 in the hallowed chambers. I also did say that I do not bear any grudge against anybody who has anything against me, especially for the movement from this party to the other. It can only be from the kind of love they have for you. If they are not emotionally attached to you, nobody will care about wherever you go and all that. So I feel happy that people care a lot about me, and I was also able to X-ray some of the public people-oriented projects that I have single-handedly executed at my expense. And I also made it succinctly clear that none of us in the House of Assembly of Imo State have been given any constituency project. So I did all that because I'm still the people's man. I also made it clear that I am still the same stable character. Now, coming to what happened in APC, well, I don't believe in retrospects, but if you insist, I must say that comparatively, APC treated me a little bit better. I said this to say that while I was in the PDP, as an Owerri zone man who ordinarily should have been given a principal position, the position of the deputy speaker was actually meant for Ikeduru. This is because the governor then was an Owerri zone man from the Mbise Ngobala block. Then the senator, Ezenwa Onye, which is from Owerri North, that's Owerri federal constituency. And so the deputy speaker, she couldn't have gone to either of these two. So the thing now was brought to Mbike, that's Mbitolu and Ikeduru. And we have Uche Ogbuagu and Ukechukwu Onyekama, both from the same federal constituency, that's Ikeduru and Mbitolu. Now, in the same sharing formula, that's the same federal character of allocating positions. If you know what happened, I'm sure it will be clear to you that I was treated disdainfully. My relationship with the then governor didn't matter to them. My immense contributions to that particular victory, so to as it were, didn't matter to them. Mbitolu has the House of Reps member, Henry Nwawoba. Ikedru does not have, and still do not have, because it's still the same tenure. So ordinarily, in the same federal character, the thing should have been given to the Ikedru person, and that's me. And it still was denied. It eluded me. It was man-made because naturally it was my slot. And this was a government I fought for. I staked my life for. I brought everything. People now call Emeka Ihediohama. It was somebody's coinage. I started campaigning for Emeka a year before the proper campaigns. That was very lawless of me, but it was born out of the passion. So now, apart from the deputy speakership, another opportunity came to Owerri Zone, which was the chief whip. They didn't give it to me. We are just bent on making sure nothing was given to Uche. Uche is popular. He has money. I don't know where the money is. So he has money. He has fame. So if you give him principal position again, it will now prepare him for governor in the next election. I was like, wow. So I was at awe, and I couldn't really believe it that our love wasn't an all-encompassing one. That in the sharing of the booty, I would have, one would have ever imagined that Uche Ogbuagu would have been relegated to the background. So I was angry. But in comparison to that of the APC, I came on board and in less than a month, I was given the position of the majority leader. It was unanimous. And I served for 1 year and 1 month. My brother, take it or leave it. The right honorable you see in my name now came as a result of that particular position. Because once you are a principal position, either speaker, deputy speaker, or majority leader, you are a right honorable member. So it will forever remain indelible. Much as that was not the reason why I felt I had very cogent reasons why I had to leave the PDP, because they lost, and the 7 months that we lasted in that government, I was relegated. I was relegated. A day will come when I will outline all that I did to get that particular victory, even as it didn't last. Now, I also didn't want to say some things at that initial time, but they kept vilifying me, the social media space. Nobody wanted to hear my own side of the story. Come on, come on. But I thank God today, most of those people who were fighting me are now out of the party. Those people who were sponsoring those bad press against Uche, how many of them are still in PDP? So it goes to show that it is not just about Uche left. It was maybe born out of hatred. That's the same sheer hatred for this young man. And I did say yesterday that it is not about the party. It is about the person. Party does not make you. It is about what is in you. I have inbuilt passion. Intrapersonally, I love development. I like impacting lives. I like making people happy. Remember, in those days of entertainment, and up till now, entertainment, making people happy has been my preoccupation. And so you still see the same person. I am amenable to press discussions. I bring out time to interact with my people, but it is still baffling that 99.9% of people who castigate Uche Ogbuagu forever leaving PDP, none of them is an Ikeduran. So what is your own? Am I representing you? I'm not representing you. Ikedu people are happy. Ikedu people are particularly happy because for the very first time, no House of Assembly member, no representative from this place called Ikedu has been able to do what I did. Not even half, not even a quarter. So my people are happy. So I don't know why somebody from Olo will come and say, why did Uche leave? Am I representing you? Somebody from Enugu will say, Uche, why did you leave? I begin to wonder. I'm not representing more than Ikedu at this time. And by the special grace of God, by next year, I will be in Abuja representing the twin LGA, the twin LGAs, that's Mbitolo and Ikedu. So I still wish to say that comparatively, APC recognized me. APC rewarded me. But that is a story for another day. I am not an APC man today. I am not a PDP man today. I am the people's man. And all these navigations are, are coming from God. These are divine trajectories. Because if you ask me how I came into being in the Labour Party, my brother, I may not be able to explain, but I just saw myself here. My story has common similarities with the story of Joseph. No one would have said Joseph committed any offense because he simply told his brothers about his dreams and how he was sold to those people who now took him to the Potiphar's house. At some point, you saw what the Potiphar's wife did to him, and then without fair hearing, he was vilified. He was taken to prison. Right inside the prison, that God was still saying, was still speaking the same thing. And he wrote, if Joseph hadn't been treated badly, if Joseph was not treated badly, maybe he would have still been there answering last born and daddy's and mommy's baby wearing coat of many colors. He wouldn't have been the governor general he was. So when I passed through all these vilifications and all that, I feel stronger. For clear conscience fears no accusation. So in honesty, APC rewarded me even for doing nothing for them, because The only thing I did for APC was to have aligned with them, you know. And for any Ikedru man, I'm sure you know, and you know, it is clear to you that the number 2 citizen of Imo State, Professor Placid Chike Njoku, is from Ikedru. So in that vein, I consider it very, very wise. I consider it worthwhile that this is the first time a deputy governor of Ikedru origin came into being. So I didn't have any other a better reason not to have aligned with him, and that I did, and my people are happy.
Okay, okay. Now you just struck a very striking point, if I may use that word. Uh, for you can't disrespect your brother who you came from the same place. I think that's another cogent reason, because I wanted to ask you.
Yes, it is one of the cogent reasons.
Yes.
I'm reading from somebody who said, why didn't you decamp before Hedioha was sacked by the Supreme Court governor? Well, that was my decision. I only had that opportunity at that time, and I had to do it. You see, I didn't. It was not. It was still unripe at that time. But a time came when we lost everything, and somebody was expecting me, the same man who was relegated. You are now expecting me to remain in the same party, and the first time I'm clinching on an elective position, I should go and be playing opposition politics. No. More so, as a brother, a younger brother to the deputy governor, Ikedru should be first in my considerations. So, and I'm also sure you know, and you still remember that even Ihedioha's house member, the man representing Abombise, also decamped. So most times you don't throw these questions to the other side. Have you ever asked this man, Ihedioha, why did all your house members dump you? My brother, relationship is everything.
Let's not go
the relationship is everywhere. Wherever you find yourself. No. The relationship is because
No, I'm not talking about the relationship.
If you ask all the 21, all the House of Assembly members that left at that time, they will still be telling you the same thing. There was no relationship.
Okay.
For 21 House members to have left within 1 week.
That's serious. It's okay. I don't want you to go there, so that there are things one will start saying, and it will remind you of something you want to forget. So I don't want you to go. That's why I said let's not go there. It's something that I can feel. I can feel something about what you have just said now. I'm going to go into some area. I know you are.
And so many people do not. So many people are yet to come into terms with. I'm sorry, sir. People are yet to come. People are yet to come to terms with. People are yet to come to terms with what was the relationship with these two people. Was it? Did I just came into Ihedioha's life, or did he just? Did he just come into my life at that point in time when we campaigned and won an election? No, I didn't just come into his life. Neither did he just come into my life. No.
Okay.
We were together in 2015. I worked for. In fact, it was in 2015 that I released Corporal. I'm sure if you can still,
yes.
I'm sure those who have been following me will still bear witness. It was in 2015 that Corporal. Yes, I wasn't contesting anything, but I said this man must be given an opportunity. And I stayed with him 2015. I had every reason after that 2015 to realign. I stood by him. I brought everything that I had. So sometimes you also ask him, my brother, 21 people left. What happened? Why? I'm not. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? That is not fair enough. Please.
It's okay. Thank you so much, Honorable. We have a guest here, a young man by name that appeared on my screen is Odom Anthony, but not sometime not the name that appears is the real name. So Anthony, you are live and you are direct. Can we meet you? And where are you reaching us from? You know, today the honorable is liberal. He wants to interact with his people. Um, Odom Anthony, are you with me? Where are you coming from?
Okay, I'm with you.
Thank you. May we meet you? Your real
Good
name
afternoon.
and
My name is Anthony.
okay. And where are you coming from?
Yeah, I'm from Imo State. I'm reaching you from Imo State.
Good, 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 good. So, what is the question do you have for the honorable, or do you want to make any contribution? Go ahead.
Okay, I don't have a question. I want to make a contribution.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I want to commend Honorable Ambassador Uche Ogbuagu for what he has been doing for the people of Ikeduru. Can you
Go
hear me?
ahead. Okay, okay, yeah, okay.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
just want to
yes. I
commend
want
him
to
for all his good work for the people of Ikeduru.
exactly, exactly.
Oh,
I
oh.
always hear. I'm actually not from Ikeduru. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I always hear people from Ikeduru complaining that the only problem they have with him is that he went from a PDP to APC.
And which he
But
has
I
explained the
wonder
reason.
why. Yes, I wonder why that should be a problem, since somebody came out and told you, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The person went ahead and did everything he promised to do. And
Mm-hmm.
you're not appreciating that. Your only problem is about party. Just like I tell people, we are we shouldn't be bothering about party. We should be bothering about the individual. So many other people in Imo State are praying to have someone like Ambassador Uche Ogbuagu to be their representative. And me for one, I'm behind him, and I pray by God's special grace that he wins the House of Representatives seat, because he is the best person for the job.
God bless you so much. God bless you. So, Honorable, this one is a
Amen.
very good one
Amen.
from a very good brother, Anthony, all the way from Imo State. He's very happy with you. He felt that how we translate you, if it is in bishopric position, if they can translate you to his constituency. And that's what he's trying to say. He appreciates everything about it. He's in love with you. My brother, thank you so much for being
Thank you.
truthful
Thank
to
you.
yourself.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you for coming for the program. God bless you. Okay, the program move on now. The problem is not all about party; it is the individual. Now, and you have explained yourself. Very good question. Why did other people leave? But we're not going to bother about other people. The truth remains the truth. I want to ask you, with the state of things in Nigeria, let's leave our constituency. We are coming back to our constituency. With the state of things in Nigeria, for instance, let's use this video to remind ourselves what is going on.
People don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? Don't give him his due. Do you think you would have tolerated such nonsense? General Abacha famously said that if an insurgency lasts for more than 2 days, the government knows. That is the real and the truth. And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. 1 or 2 who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They're already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They're everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria.
Okay, this is already known something to you, but I just want to play it so that you hear from the horse's mouth, and it is everywhere. This guy said it in 2021, thereabout, if I'm not mistaken, and today it's already happening. What can you tell us about this? And that is why this guy said is that it's going to happen in 2022. They will start moving to houses. Hence, the House National Assembly now trying to impeach the president because these people are not going hazard. For them to have gone to Abuja, move down to the prison, and break into the prison, if the government could not rescue the all the abductees of our citizens, but they came to release their own people that was arrested by the government. What is your take in what Obadiah late said about Nigeria? How civil war is going to start if care is not taken? Yes, my brother.
Well, this is a security issue, my brother, and it is a known fact that nowhere is safe now, and that is also why we must have to do everything to retrace our steps. As a matter of fact, it will take the grace of God through a people-oriented government on the saddle to take care of this, to quell this particular situation. It is an issue that has eaten deep into the fabrics. They are everywhere. In Imo State, for instance, Olu zone, is already overrun. The Okigwe zone, the same. Some of the royal highnesses in charge of communities in Okigwe zone are living in hotels in Owerri metropolis. I think the only safe place now is Owerri. And gradually they are also coming into Owerri. So this is a very critical time in our history as a country to pray God and also take the right decision. There are so many things we need to do. One, realizing that this is the only country we can call our own, being very responsive and responsible as a government, and finding where these faults are coming from. If there are lapses, finding ways of closing ranks, and especially those of them, the leaders of the country. Like that man was also trying to say that a leader in northern Nigeria or so was mentioned as a sponsor. What is the DSS doing? What is the military doing? There are so many of them that are untouchable. But if going by the ground norm, that is the constitution of the country, we are all equal. And if there is anything we need to do investigatively to unravel the mystery, I also want to believe that the security agencies are aware, of the root cause or causes of this. They know those who are directly involved. But I don't know. So I'm just a local government representative in the state hallowed chamber, and I see this as a national issue, much as it is not only pertinent to Nigeria. It is happening in all parts of Africa. It is also even there in the United States where you are now.
Nigeria own is no, don't even compare Nigeria own to any other country. Let's not go there, please. Except you can only compare Nigeria to Afghanistan. Let's not go there. Don't exonerate Nigeria in this one, please, so that I don't push me out of track.
Another opportunity has come for us to make the right choice.
Okay.
And it is glaring there. It's very obvious. For whatever that is happening now, for anything that has to do with cleansing, anything that has to do with positive change must come from the top and transcend downwards. You must look for somebody who is ready to serve, who is passionate about service, somebody who has also served, because there must be a reference point. The presidential candidate of my party, Mr. Peter Obi, you look at him, you do not need to be told that this is a man who has served, somebody who has an unprecedented pedigree and passion to serve. He has done it before as a governor, not somebody who hasn't done anything. Somebody from his house, maybe from his village or from his private company, will just come and be elected. Tomorrow will stand somebody who will tell you, I have been this, I have been that. For 10 years, I have been in government. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. Come on, it goes to show how unproductive you are. How can I tell you I don't have a house, I don't have a car? Because you can't give what you do not have. Sometimes people
This
will
was
tell you
exactly what the President Buhari said before coming into power. Look
well, I
at
can't remember. I can't remember. But I'm saying, a situation where somebody tells you, "I only have one car. I have used this car for 30 years. I don't have a house. I'm a tenant, but I've been in government for 20 years." Just to show you are not productive. So
at all.
when you're not productive, what is the guarantee that your government will be productive? So you cannot give what you do not have. So when people now advertise themselves for sale, when people showcase their qualities and qualifications, let us be very, very careful and meticulous when we choose. This is my house. I'm speaking to you from my house. Yes, this is my village. I'm in Akaba. I operate from here. The next compound here is the radio station. I am the only politician in Mbitolo and Ikedru who has an investment on the Mbitoli Kedu soil. Igbo people will say Akuruolo. So this can even serve as a collateral. Having two FM stations in my village goes to show that I believe in Mbitoli Kedu. I belong here. This is the only place I can call my own. Some other people will tell you, why don't you come and do it in Abuja, in Lagos? Am I from Abuja? Am I from Lagos? Come and do it in Owerri town. Am I from there? Here can be town. Yes, I've been able to do some access roads. I've sited a police station here. I've been able to put electricity here. I've been able to put water here. So if this thing can be replicated in every, if
Wonderful people, we trust our Niger Wahala. We are in this program questions.
if those of us who are clamoring for public
Okay.
offices are for whoever that is going to make a choice, ask yourself, who am I? Who am I choosing? Consider
Okay.
the antecedents of that person.
It's okay.
Pedigree is key. For whoever that cannot do it for himself, cannot do it for the people.
For whoever that cannot do it for himself, cannot do it for his people. That's the word, very wonderful, powerful word there from our brother, Honorable Ambassador Uche Ogbuagu. Remember, we are still in question and answer segment with Honorable Uche Ogbuagu. And I plead with you, as I said earlier, you are very much free to always come in, call in. If you want to, okay, some people are calling, I didn't even know. It's on silent. Okay, you can call in to draw a question, or you use the link to join and ask your question. We already had one person already, Anthony. We also have Bright Unable who could drop a comment on the comment section, and he was able to address that particular question. And if he has addressed it, I don't think we should keep repeating that particular question. We need to move ahead. Now, I'm moving to another side of the question. I'm going to be asking him about his ambition and plan and future. And I cannot also disassociate my question from what is happening in Imo State currently. We just had the news. I woke up this morning here and heard there was a police station that was burned. He need to tell us where it happened and how it happened. And this has always been the case in Imo State. When will this kind of thing stop? It bothers me so much. I'm from Nigeria. But before I ask him that, I just decided to tuck my leg on the federal aspect of this country. Before we come back to Imo State, after this short time break, he will still tell me one more thing. I want to throw light. I want to his own view on the state of Nigeria, because he talked about. Let me after the shut up break, sir. I will throw the question and I will now come down to Imo State. Okay, wonderful people. Yes, I have the first caller here. Before the first caller asks your question, just hold on a little bit. I want to ask him. He should just say direct because it's a federal issue. Let's before we come back to our constituency. So the question I have today is number one. Recently, a donation was of SUVs were made to Niger Republic by the president. And this is not the first time they have been making donating money. The other time he went to go and give lecture on how to handle insecurity in Liberia. The president went and did a lecture. It's just like telling about who will I use now? Who will I use? I don't know. Let me go there. What is your take on the donation that was just made to Niger Republic? The vehicle just arrived and we saw them. Even I made a video about it that is circulating. Can you tell us? The state of Nigeria, does it have any cogent reason to make such donation at this critical point?
Well, much as I'm not against, I'm not averse to anybody giving money to whoever he wishes, but the state position and situation of things in Nigeria does not. I don't think it is wise at this time when ASU is still on strike, when the economy is biting, when our naira is falling by day. The situation here is hellish, and we are being seen giving money to Niger, and well, maybe whoever that did that must have his own reasons. But for me, as a common Nigerian, it was ill-timed. It was ill-timed. Because we must do the right thing at the right time.
God bless you. Thank you. You have made a point. Yes, sir. The caller, can we meet you before I give him the security state of Imo State? Yes, the caller. Who are you and where are you calling from?
Hello, Joe Vicar. Good afternoon. This is Arabi Maduro.
Thank you.
From Gabon.
Thank you, sir. Welcome online.
Okay. Please, I want to I think in this segment you're talking about federal security and federal projects. That's why I want to call in.
Okay.
I want to ask Ambassador Uche Ogbuagu. There is this project, a dam project, embarked upon by the federal government, specifically at the Ishi River, very close to the aluminum extrusion industry, which is the biggest industry in Imo State currently. And that water project dam was abandoned by the federal government. They did not only spoil the Mbai River, which is the source of water for the people of Isha and by extension, neighboring villages like Eziama. The project has been abandoned by the federal government. The Inland Waterway, I don't know the ministry actually. What has it done in these past 3 years to make sure to bring back the federal government to complete that project? Know you fully aware that the ecological impact and of course the economic impact to have on the communities in Ikeduru.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very wonderful question.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Emma. Emma, my brother. Emma, my brother. God must surely bless you for being alive to the happenings of, the happenings around the Ikeju, even as you're based in overseas. Emma, I am one person who is very, very angry. I'm very, very angry, furiously angry about that situation. But it is a helpless situation. It's also one of the reasons why I'm going to the federal to enable me assess most of these things. Yeah, it did start. That was during Obasanjo or so, but not this particular regime. But if you look at the kind of politics we play here, we tend to forget that government is a continuum. When you start something, maybe another person will come in tomorrow and say, "Let us discontinue this," because he doesn't want the people to stay. Remember that you once existed. So that is dirty politics. They don't even care about the effects on the people, like in this case, the ecological effects, on the people. Maybe we didn't beg anybody to come and do it for us. Somebody may have started it, somebody may have suggested it, and they came, they saw it. Why starting what you know you are not going to end very well?
Yeah.
So, but I think somebody should also go and make sure it is actualized. So this particular dam issue is one of the reasons. And let me also say it again that I'm a state legislator. I am in the state, cadre. I am not at the federal cadre. You cannot see me from Imo House of Assembly walk into the green chambers to raise my hands to pass a motion or to move a motion or make laws. No, my power is within the state. It is only when I get to the green chambers by God's special grace, this time next year, you can now come with this question, and I will tell you, my brother, this is one of the first things I'm going to do within first 100 days in office. You say I'm looking for what I'm looking for those projects that can that can bring uh, up the economy of Ikedu. That particular dam project is just one of them. The ecological challenge of Ikedu is so enormous. As a matter of fact, we are ranking as the number one in the levels of ecological menace.
Your internet is acting up as usual. That's always what we get whenever we are connected from
That
anywhere.
abandoned project at initial dangerous and precarious.
Okay. Yeah.
100
Honorable Ma,
days
you
in
heard
office
what he
as a
said.
national legislator, I will revisit it and
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Honorable. Honorable Ma, you heard what he said. If you are listening from the studio, you will agree with me that, Frat, that particular project really messed up our that river in Ishi.
it did. It did.
The only excuse you have that you are just restricted to the state constituency. You are not for the federal,
Yeah.
and you also made your point that that's one of the reasons why you are moving. Definitely, with this interview today, remember, if nothing serious is done when you got it, gives you opportunity to be representing us at the federal level, that means you have a lot of questions to answer with what you had just said today.
No,
It
no,
is only thank
I
you.
am known. I am known for something. I'm known for keeping to my words, and
Okay.
I do. I even have executed projects I never promised. So, how much more the ones I promise? I'm very very cautious and conscious of my words, and I am very sure of matching words with actions as soon
Action.
as I get there. Yeah.
Okay. Today's program is very interesting, and you are hitting the nails at the head. People are also, I believe, people are really getting value for their data for this question. Now, I want to ask you, coming to Imo State, we recently heard about the burning of a police station. Where did it happen? Do you know, has any group been appointed? Although over the Punch, I saw Punch News accusing IPOP ESN. Then some people say unknown gunmen, or that's the language all the time, or men non gun, unknown gunmen, or whatever. So do you have full details of what really happened in Imo State about the burning of
Honestly, I do not. I do not. I only have the sketchy information you do also have. But I think that happened in Olo area, Oguta to be precise. Burning of police stations, has been a recurring event. It has always been happening, and I do not know why. I think that it is really dampening the morale of the police force. And
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Okay.
You know,
So this is a bubago of a group that is causing raising a lot of dust, not just in Imo State. Baba, what? Tell me, what is your view about them? Their activities is not really it's not if I use the word palatable. It's not really welcoming. The way they're going about the killings um, indiscriminately. So we have stated to tell us, and the activities in Imo State has never been friendly at all. Very horrific. So can you tell us anything about them?
well, my brother, I am a legislator and I represent Ikedru, and I also know that. Well, I do not. I can't remember. Maybe even when I was on suspension for months. Uh, I don't know if there was any legislation about that. For I know that for such a thing to have come from the executive, it must be a product of legislation. But I have to take time to find out if the vigilante or whatever name you called them is a product of legislation. All what we hear today is, you know, mere speculation. Sometimes you hear ESN, sometimes you hear IPOP, sometimes you hear Ibubag, sometimes they say Fulani. So not until they are caught, maybe in action. But I am also sure that the official security agencies, the police, the army, the DSS, they're also working around the clock. You see, every time you hear like that burning of the police station, I'm sure you heard about either 4 or 5 policemen were said to, be killed in that incident. So you do not say, or don't quote me, but I'm not sure whether it is the Bubago or the ESN or the police. I do not know. But in this, yeah, it's a very dicey situation. I don't want to say what I am not sure of. You
Exactly.
know,
It's okay.
but I'm sure police will not go and burn police station now. DSS will not go and burn DSS station, police station. But I'm sure when we tighten our security um, uh, style of security services, yeah, maybe put some cameras who may be able to start, closing in
Putting
on
camera,
this.
putting camera is that Nigeria doesn't like whatever that works. They prefer doing things where they will make money. Nobody will talk about putting camera. They will not. Where is the power to power the camera? They will tell you there's no the power. In short, I don't know. I don't know. It's not so.
Jovica, the way you talk about Nigeria is like you don't even have plan of coming back here.
It's very annoying, sir. My brother is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Nigeria, I don't know. Where will it start from? What is so big deal to put cameras, to put security measure? You talk about insurgency. Insurgency. A journalist went to the forest to interview the guy, the one of the warlord that got kidnapped our 2 students, one of the big schools, that they got them released with 60 million naira. If a journalist can penetrate into the forest and discover the guy had an interview with him, what stops the military to go there and get these people? Somebody has always been volunteered to go and settle with the Boko Haram. That means he knows where they are. They have told you they know it. They don't want to handle it. They just want to overrun the Nigeria and hand it over to a particular group of people. And we're being economical with the truth.
No, and not being economical with the truth, my brother. The implications of saying what you are not very sure of.
That's another side of it.
For whatever I say, I am known for speaking truth to power, and whatever I say, I am 100% sure. I don't believe in speculations. I don't believe in rumor. But you also know that at the early stage of this interaction, I did say that if only we can stand up, realizing that this is the only country we can call our own. That particular line, I'm sure you know how deep it is. It has the depth. That means that spirit of patriotism is what I meant by standing up.
Okay.
You know, when you love your country, you will do your very best to make sure that, like in America, where you guys are. I have visited America countless times. Once you commit a crime, you are going in. Na-eme ya nna eme onye mbụ nna amụwa Uche. Who is Uche? If you
But
know
it doesn't
Uche
happen in
Kagachi,
Nigeria. It doesn't happen in
yeah, but
Nigeria.
it doesn't happen here. So there are some.
It's very, very hard breaking. Very, very, very hard breaking. Okay, I'm there for guys. I think they
There are some
can
people
you
who
hear
are
me?
untouchable. I did say this. Yes, I made it explicitly clear here that most of our security agencies are fully aware of where these things are coming from, those who are in it, those who are sponsoring it, and what to do to curb it. But there are people who are untouchable. I'm sure you remember I did say that. So akwa iwe onye Igbo m tọrọ gị ilu kọwara gị ego eji elu ọnụ nne gị furu n'ọhịa. You want me to
In
start
fact,
calling names? No, I will not do that.
well, that's okay. That's a good. It's good. He who fights and runs away lives to fight again. In fact, this program I'm gonna make Igbo because Oku can move for the talk show to now. You will Igbo with but other the thing. So I'm gonna be Igbo.
Maybe because of my comedy days, you can't easily forget those days. And
But nah,
I keep doing everything possible to run away from
that's
that era, and you keep
our show.
drawing.
Our
Ah,
show.
is your
You can't run away from what you are known for because the only thing will give when you are done with your politics or whatever, we come back to that thing. Let's enjoy your bed. It might not necessarily be attacking anybody, but Chineke nyere gị onye amara there. I have to. Because when you make advert nga, what of your advert? Which you're going to use my name to sing for me? Oh, we got for all these adverts here. That is what we call
so
symbiotic relationship in
what?
symbiotic relationship in here. So these are all this. We are promoting this campaign, and we are here for you. We'll do our best. So I'm going to organize a WhatsApp group, MBK.
It's okay.
Well, I already
It's
had
okay.
one, but the guy I did it for, I don't think I'm confident with him anymore. So I'm gonna align with you. We form our group. Today is our meeting. You can do meeting
Okay.
session. So I also make sure we do something about your
Thank you very
ambition.
much, sir. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir.
All
I will
you,
not fail. Thank you.
all you need to do for me, give me one song for my Twitter picture, please, sir. I want to hear
It's
your
okay.
voice
It's
and
okay.
your
It's
pattern.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
It's
Okay.
okay. It's okay.
To move forward in this program, wonderful guys. So, don't come. My mom can be without a radio phone. Okay, that's a personal reaction on somebody. Okay. Today, um, today we are live and we are there with the Honorable Uche Ogbuagu, and he's really doing justice to all the questions that have been thrown to him today. Because of this program, it was born out of popular demand when people complain about a lot of things, questions they wanted to put up to him. Unfortunately, that he was, I didn't give them opportunity to ask those questions, and I pleaded with the honorable to can you do me a favor to come back today so that we can have one-on-one. And I'm happy and delighted um, um, that he is here with us today. He obliged. He have to jettison most of his engagement to be here with us, and the program is actually coming to a closing door. But before I close, I bring him to take us to the closing segment of this program. I want to tell you something what I'm discovering about Honorable Uche. Listen to me. There was something he said yesterday, and that was my unbelief. You cannot sweep a house from the outside. I repeat, you cannot sweep any room clean from the outside. You have to be inside to get any room swept. Now, why I say that is that some of us who are shy away from the the fact that we need it to transform our life, economical life, and everything. We need to shy, we keep shying away from it. But I want to tell you, for you to effect any change, you have to be an insider. It takes an insider to do anything positive in any system. Kicking a ball, kicking from outside, we can only make you to be a target of attack. But when you become an insider, you will be an insider and hurt your opponent with a severe wound, and not they can't recover from it so fast and so easily. So that is what I'm saying today. So today, it is so known that we should be very careful. Remember, it took Moses to go to the Egypt to enable him deliver the people of Israel from the hand of the Egyptians. It took Moses that great particular opportunity to move down to the palace for him to deliver the people of Israel. So if you are talking of delivering your people, doing anything, you have to be an insider. The only problem we have, when you get there, you're swallowed by the crowd, you're swallowed by the system, you are getting swallowed by what is happening already. But all the same, it shall be well. So I'm going to be bringing him for the last segment of this question. If not, I will just call it a day, because I'm here to. I've asked most of the questions I have for him. I have responded very well. If nobody is throwing more questions that is cogent or reasonable, I don't mind drawing the curtain from here. We have stayed 1 hour. This is what, because my program will also lose 1 hour. But I'm going to give room so that nobody will say that I didn't allow me to throw my question. Why didn't you allow me? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want anybody to complain again, as they did yesterday. So, but at this juncture, I think I want to bring the program to a close, to be continued subsequently or later. Do me a favor, share this video, share it as many times as possible. Let people hear the truth that he has explained himself to an extent. Let's bear with him, and let's agree with him, and let's also believe that when he's been elected to this position he's aspiring to be, the House of Representatives, let's believe that if eventually God gives him the enablement to be there, he's going to do a very good work. I'm seeing him driving to a particular place. May he get to that destination. May the Lord help him. So after this shorter break, I will bring the program to a closing remarks so that he will give us his closing remarks. Honorable, don't go away. Let's have your closing section.
Moral Interactive, Joe Vicar TV, poised to reach you with the truth.
Welcome back. We are live and we are direct. We are with the Honorable Uche Ogbuagu discussing taking some questions and answer with him. And permit me, guys, to call this program because of some technical issue within the system. I want to call this program Draw the Curtain from here. I hope I'm not hurting anybody, because I can't get more calls now. I can't get more. I have more questions, but I can't exhaust them, because I'm still going to have him again at the cost of our program. Because I would like to reserve what I'm going to be asking him, so that I will still have him at another time in the very future. It's a very big shot that I would like to be missing, to have time with him on television all the time. So guys, permit me to draw the curtain at this point. As I said earlier, it takes Moses to be in the palace to be able to deliver the people. It takes somebody who is an insider to be able to do the right thing from the inside. Some will be at the outside, but there are some that will be in the center of the affair to get the people freedom from wherever they want to free them to come from. Thank you, wonderful people, for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Bright. Thank you, all the people that contributed. This address, you're asking about the mother. Go to London, you will answer better. Go to London. Thank you, Bright. Thank you, who again? David. Thank you, Brahma. Thank you, Honorable Ma. Thank you all the people that asked their question and that contributed. May God bless and keep you. We are drawing the curtain here. Let's see you. I'm coming live again on this channel in the next 4 hours with our service. I'll be coming live. I have a very hot topic I will be treating today at the church service. Do me a favor, still join me. Let's have that program together. It's going to be very powerful by the grace of God. See you at the end of this program. I wish you the best. I love you guys. Share the video for me, and God loves you more. Thank you.
Enjoy Vicar TV in all social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter, YouTube and Insta Anchor. Truth must be told, Sogi Brodibia or Pastor. Okwa television with the truth is what you ask for.
This is Joe Vicar Television. Joe Vicar Television, poised to reach you with the truth.